against Team Blue here in the semifinals of Cup number 3, guys. FourCourtJester and Semmler the Riot. Big thanks here to BeyondGaming for hosting the tournament, and of course their sponsors, Justin TV, QPad, and Thermal Take, and Stunlock Studios, obviously, making themselves a pretty high quality game here, as they're even going to be throwing some blood coins to the victors. So we see Pandrum, Peta, and Zab, no change to their lineup as well, and Blisp is actually that female Thorn, the nightmare of everyone, and Zetalot.
Yeah, look at those teeth.
Yeah, let's just stay away from that subject. But we are going to get going here. Zab going to be jumping up into the front, throws down that Earthstorm immediately, gets a few ticks off on Nazar, but look at that, the great glutton Stalagmite into the meat right there on the Blisp, as Peta and Pandrum are kind of there more in the center. Varlolog is going to take some damage here from Pandrum. It looks like Pandrum actually picked up the 30 energy, so we're going to see a big ultimate come out of him soon enough, but Zab's going to beat him to it at this rate. Stone Shield going down, Pandrum looking alright, but the health pools are more or less the same, but there goes the Aftershock right there from Zab. I think most of that was actually hit there by the Alchemist barrier, but wow, what happened to Blisp? Zab grabbing a kill right there. Varlolog going down as well. Big ultimate coming down with the goo. It's not going to matter too much, but Peta not looking so good. Oh, he just gets out of that at the nick of time. Peta not going to go. Oh yeah, Peta is going to go over there into the mid. I saw somebody die, but I thought it was Peta. It is not so. Right there, big opening. Peta dropping really low. Zab and Pandrum, and not so much, but look at that damage, man. 551 damage coming out of Pandrum, 425 out of Zab. Huge damage going around.
Dude, you cannot complain about packet loss to Zab, because Zab was getting into like grand finals and stuff with like 70% packet loss. So, if you're looking to like cry to somebody, don't cry to Zab, because he's going to be like, what? No, play it out, son. I don't care. As, already they're just going to work. Blisp, getting down to 50%. This is not where he wants to be. Opting to go ahead and space in on the Peta. And here is the collapse that we were seeing prior to this. Zetalot trying to get in there to support his teammate, but Blisp is just completely caught out right now. Varlol out of position, unable to support his teammates, and not working out at all. The rushdown strategy is not working whatsoever. We have the goo come out, and it is a triple. Pandrum, Peta, and Zab stuck in it, but Zeta all by his lonesome. Not gonna work. He's just gonna find himself all alone as Varlol surrenders. So it looks like they're opting to forfeit the round, to be honest.
Well, let's just take a quick look. I mean, even at this low latency screen, he's still getting 8% packet loss. So poor Zetalot. He definitely needs to see what his ISP can do for him in that round. But it is going to be the third round here in the first map, semifinals, as Pandrum, Zab, and Peta are going to be trying to take it 3-0 up against Varlolal, Blisp, and Zetalot. Still love saying that name, Varlolal. But Zab doing some damage right there with Pandrum onto Varlolal right now. He's going to get insta-give pretty much, but Peta in return goes down as well. Now it's going to be a 2-on-2. Zab and Pandrum just totally leaving him to his defensive. Blisp gets off those roots. Look at the big damage going down on top of Zab. The big guy himself going to take it. No, with Zetalot with the back hit. 27 damage right there. Pandrum now is going to play Chase the Ranit. He does have an ultimate ready. Oh, the double venom does go down, but is it going to be enough? Actually, I don't think it went down at all.
It wasn't a double. Damage. To be honest, I thought it went through Blitz, but it didn't.
I just don't think it actually hit either of them. That looked really interesting, but I mean, that was a clutch thing. If Pandrum had hit them both, he would have easily won that, but I don't think it actually hit either of them. What was his damage there for?
Oh, it hit Zeta. It hit Zeta, and I thought it went through Blitz. Like, I saw the animation go through Blitz, and I'm just like, oh, okay, he does not have the debuff. So, what happened there? Maybe a little bit of lag, maybe some server communication going wrong. I don't know, dude. But what happened, was really just a trade. They were playing like who can kill the other team's healer first, and who's going to come out on top and life lead. And cold team. Those guys were sitting pretty. Of course, Zeta kind of wasted his ultimate, maybe due to lag. But coming out on top as already. Wow, we have Varlolal just taking the brunt of the damage right now. Pandrum not letting up with the combos. Frog Leap in, barrier up in the nick of time, but Zab is sitting on a full ult. He's going to come out. Cabbage Patch is up though. Going to keep him safe, but it's not enough. Stalagmite follows it. Peta just trying to get out of there as he's forced to use his space. Chrono comes up, and he is going to be relatively safe now. As Zab, Pandrum, they're going to be there. Johnny on the spot with the damage and the stalagmites. As what is this? Zab finishing things up with the meat bolt. Dude, meat bolt to the face. Don't want to take that.
Corpse placement says it all.
It's too much, man.
Alright, so I think Zetalot is going to opt to go try to restart his computer again. Maybe there'll be something of a temporary reprieve. Zab also going to reconnect here as well. But, yeah, Haem, no idea, taking that pretty handily. I'm very surprised that Panjam lost that 2 versus 1 in the third matchup, because honestly, it looked like a double Venom launch, at least to me, and none of that damage seemed to have registered at all. So, big disappointment there. But hey, I mean, it is going to be a best of 3. We have a big chance here for Blue to come back into it if they can take the next set of maps that will force a third, and that means we're going to be in a big contentious state for the finals. But I still have my money here on Haem, no idea. I just know them, for a lot longer, and they're great guys.
Oh yeah, dude, hands down. I spent a lot of time in Skype with all of them. We got the whole group channel going, so just hilarious guys. Keep me from getting work done during the day. So awesome. Good times. But we're gonna have to see here what. To be honest, if it's a lag issue, it's really just one of those situations where you just kind of got to bite the bullet and make it work. And of course, we saw domination coming out of them from in the rounds prior to this, but. Haem, no idea. You can't really count on a rush down, like a pure rush down comp. Of course, you're going to be able to get those rounds where, okay, somebody makes a mistake because, hey, we're all human here. Everybody makes mistakes, but it's not going to happen as often with Haem, no idea. So having that rush down strategy, on top of that with the lag, is just not optimal whatsoever. Bliss, they're going to have to figure something out here. They're going to have to maybe change up the strat or just try and roll with it and make it happen. But to be honest, if they decide to roll with it, I'm really seeing Haem, no idea come out on top.
Well, I don't know. Blue, as I said, they've been here three of the cups now, and they are a grade 25 team. So, I mean, they obviously know what they're doing. If they can pull out some stops here and suitably impress everyone, it could definitely rocket them up a notch or two in that reputation ladder. But until then, yeah, we are just going to go. It's just like, any other team that goes up against SK Gaming. It's just like, well, let's see. We have the huge hype of SK Gaming versus whoever they're fighting, and a lot of people will just go with that as their bet. Panjam even going to swap sides here. He's deserting. But now we are going to get ready here for the second map, as we do wait for Zetalot to... Sorry, not Zetalot. Who's missing now? Zetalot with Varlalal. And an easy bot to join their team. No problem. We can do this.
That's ridiculous. Dude, if he's trying to reconnect right now, come on now.
Party leader. Oh, it's Peta. Okay.
Holding us up.
We got Kippacat in here as well, checking out things. Hi, Kippacat. And I do believe we have a few hundred people here in the stream saying hello and stopping by. And I did see some kind of key being given away there in chat. Not too sure what that's all about. But, guys, BeyondGaming, these guys are no joke. Don't play for anything. Play for something. And, this might be their first PC tournament, but they've done Xbox stuff. They've been around a long time. Their website is well established. They're at all the gaming conventions. Stop by, say hi, make an account, join some teams, play some games, earn some money. I mean, it's good, fun stuff, the BeyondGaming crew.
Dude, I know. I was, blown away by how awesome their site is and by what they're doing, for the community. Just setting up these tournaments and allowing you to set up these tournaments as well. So it's like if you felt like, oh, I feel like getting a COD tournament together, you set it up with them, you get a manager in there, and you just let it roll. You can choose your prizes, you can get the coins, I mean, what is it? They have that system where they have the BeyondGaming tokens, and you can turn that in for real life prizes. Not like blood coins, but an Astro gaming headset. Like, how badass is that? That is sick. So I mean, mad shout outs to BeyondGaming. So much respect for what they're doing for the community, and for putting together this this tournament. BLC. You got to be have some chutzpah, step up and get your support behind it, and that's just what they're doing. They're putting together a tournament with $5,000 in cash and prizes. That is so sick.
As Varlalal actually disappears, but.
Going down.
I think this is actually the biggest tournament to date for Bloodline Champions. $5,000 prize pool. I mean, we've had the Kill the King and the ESL Blood Sports, I think is what they were calling it, but I don't think they had nearly as big a prize pool as we got running here, because we got $5,000 prize pool, including gear, including titles, blood coins. There's a lot to get going here.
There's a lot to get excited about. Are you excited? I'm excited. It's like, dude, how awesome is that? Of course, all the teams are going to be in here out for blood. And I was talking with Mr. 2 earlier. Apparently, Crew could not play for the finals. So that was their excuse. They decided
Yeah, they just couldn't be there. Got it.
But, finally, going to get this underway, dude. And we'll have to see, are they going to stick to their guns, try and make it work, or are they going to change things up, try and go for a different strategy? As it's looking like Zeta's going to stick to his tried and true Stalker, Blitz on the Thorn. And I'd be surprised to see Varlo go for anything but Alchemist at this point.
Looks like, it looks like they're giving up right now, but if they do an instant surrender, then we'll move on. So yeah, citing leg issues, this might be the end of Team Blue, but they are going to go up here against him. No idea. Map number 2, Citadel of Amma going down, as we are going to get this first semifinals game started. The second semifinals game is ready to go. That's going to be Sweethearts and who's the other team? Sweethearts and...
Quick, let's check the brackets.
I can't alt-tab, I got fraps going.
What do we have here? We got Sweethearts, and it's probably going to be versus Beve. Or Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's it. That's right. Yeah, the ones that took out Zoe Gear. Good stuff. Yeah, Joho has definitely, he's a very inspiring gunner. Because gunner is my favorite class. With the pings over in the EU servers, I just choose not to play him anymore. But big inspiration right there. Does not look like they're going to do any kind of forfeit. So here we go, guys. Map number 2, round number 1. Zetalot going to jump over here to Peta. Peta even also getting drawn in by Bliss. But look at that collapse right on top of Peta. Not even really surviving. Gets off the mantra as Zetalot going to jump right back in there as well. Space off again. Varlolo is actually faring a little bit better up against Zab. But Zab has that ultimate ready to go. What's Zab going to do with it? Nothing. He's going to hit the wall. Not going to take out Varlolo. He did get shielded there by his Thorn, but it does look like the Stalker is going to go down. So Pandrum, playing Chase the Pandrum. Chase the random.
It might as well be,
Yeah. But we do got that ultimate going off onto Bliss. Bliss, it looks like he used himself some of those healing fungal spores for his EX because he does not would have thrown down those dead roots. Pandrum's going to jump over here. The triple stun onto Varlolo. And now Zab. Yes, he is going to charge it there. Finish that off. And it is going to be a match for a Haem No Idea.
Dude, great job by Haem No Idea to carry that back. Of course they're going to get that counter kill. Peta was just under so much pressure right off the bat. 373 damage tanked. He survived for quite some time. But of course, once you're that low, a couple well-placed combos, and that is it. You're done. There's nothing you can do about it. So it really came down to Zab and Pandrum getting those counter kills. And of course, performed beautifully. They are on top of their game. And already, we have a good start here as they're not opting to zone at all. They're just going to get in there and get nerd blood flowing as already, Zab down to 50% HP. Forced to use that Stone Shield. He's going to get that meat need out, but that is only 18 health now, so it is not quite as much as it was pre-patch. This is, he's going toe-to-toe with Bliss, but Bliss is sitting on a full ultimate, so he's waiting for him to use that space. There it is. This is Bliss opening as the Thorn Wall comes out into goo, and Zab is just going to drop. But in the meantime, Pandrum getting the counter kill onto Varlol, so this is not done by any means. Peta is sitting on the ultimate. No, decides to go with the EX Mantra of Devotion, get a lockdown on those two Cold Team players. And yeah, just going to wrap it up here as Peta and Pandrum, they are 2 versus 1 right now. Is that a lot all by his lonesome? 2 versus 1 against two opponents who have so much health. Very little you can do to get out of that situation. And apparently Zab was, Peta let Zab die.
Zab was a sacrifice. But at least Zetalot there died in the bushes. So yeah, it's a little bit more humane than right there on the stones with all the blood.
Yeah, we got a bit of the Greek and Roman coming back, sacrifice to the gods of BLC. Please give us a win in this tournament.
Oh wow, Varlolo getting it jumped on right there, collapsed. Look at his health already. Never mind, he's already gone. Zab doing big damage there with the help of Pandrum. Both of them already almost have that ultimate ready to go. A good jump there from Pandrum onto the Aftershocks going out, but Bliss somehow avoids most of it. Although I don't think Zetalot cares. He's just going to sit down and take a quick break before the death embrace. So, Haem No Idea, they're going to run on forward to the finals matches, and we are going to say goodbye to Blue for third week in a row. Best of luck next time. Hope you guys get your leg issues figured out. Haem No Idea is going to be waiting for us at the finals, but right now we got Yayas and Sweethearts. I'm psyched for that. Are you psyched for that, Semmler? Let's get that going.